Game of the day, Unity Christian taking on Grundy Center. We'll pick up with the Knights trailing by 8 with just over 4 minutes to go. Tice Van Dong drives the baseline, spins, finishes at the rack, and it's a 6-point game. Unity with the full court press, locked in, trying to get back into it. Dylan Bosma comes up with a steal. He'll hold up before giving it to Braden Bosma, and he'll finish. It's a 2-point game now, trailing by 1. Unity stays in the press. Tice Van Dong goes around, tips it away, and right into the hands of Braden Bosma. The senior gets to the rack. He's fouled and finishes. Unity Christian now leads by 2. Final seconds of the game. Grundy Center with a shot here, but Braden Bosma comes up with the game-sealing block, and Unity Christian is heading to the semifinals with a 48-46 win.
And then that block, I mean, would have liked it if he didn't get beat in the first place, but, you know, he made up for it, and then big-time play, so.
The thing about these guys is they never give up. I mean, they just keep battling and keep competing, and we're just extremely proud. As coaches are extremely proud of just how, when things are going their way, they just continue to battle.